Hello, this is Quatch Game Channel. In this video I gonna show you about top 20 best battle royale browser games. Starting off the list is number 20, Clanker.io. Developed by Lopamov, Clanker.io is an isometric pixel art shooter EO game in which you must fight and loot weaponry in order to defeat all of your opponents. Play this fast mech shooter, control a battle mech and try to stay alive in an abandoned mining site for as long as possible. When you enter the game, you become a member of a team. The opponents of you are highlighted in red. Go to the red rectangle to find out where they are on the map. The HUD around your mech displays its current state. Next, over at number 19, Crazy Royale Battleground. Crazy Royale Battleground is a weird sandbox battle royale game in which you must strive to survive as long as possible by engaging in gunfights with other players. Parachute straight from a plane and find a perfect landing site. Be quick and smart, as you will need to pick up weapons buried in the countryside before other players. Move about the map carefully, collecting weapons as you go to attack other players. Keep an eye on the map, as the danger zone will encroach on it, reducing the size of the playing field and increasing the action. If you get trapped in the danger zone, you will incur damage. Next, over at number 18, Gridpink Battle Royale 3v3. Gridpink Battle Royale 3v3 is top-down action shooter with competitive and fast-paced gamma play in a cyberpunk universe, where skill is everything. Experience the intense action and get ready to fight real-time multiplayer battles against players from all around the world. Use skill and strategy to win battles, climb to the top of the ranks, collect rewards and cards to unlock weapons and grid abilities. Next, over at number 17, Imposter Battle Royale. Imposter Battle Royale is a shooting game that blends the weapon combination process with battle royale action. Keep an eye on the map, pursue your opponents, protect your back, and gather weapons to defend against any attack. Combine weapons to gain more powerful ones, and use your talents to improve your defenses. Make your way through every part of this perilous space base, avoiding sharp traps and nasty foes, and trying to keep your life frame as high as possible if you want to win. Next, over at number 16, Kais.io. Kais.io is an online action game in which you aim to survive as long as possible, while murdering as many opponents as possible. In terms of graphics, it's a cross between PUBG and Fortnite. Aside from searching for the greatest weaponry, you can also construct a variety of structures to provide shelter from your attackers. You will eventually be able to discover bandages or elixirs to replenish your shield bar. The game has a lot of content and, if you're lucky, you can control a tank. Next, over at number 15, Tyrant.io. Tyrant.io is a EO battle royale game in which players can hatch and ride dinosaurs. The idea is simple. Try to kill all of the players on the field and be the last one standing. To accomplish so, you'll need to find suitable weaponry. Destroy houses while looking for boxes. Aside from weaponry, there are first aid kits that can be handy. Use dinosaurs to chase and destroy your enemies. Keep an eye on the zone as it gets smaller and smaller. It has the potential to harm you. Next, over at number 14, RoyaleDudes.io. It is an online multiplayer battle royale game with exciting new features, such as fully destructible buildings, unlocked weapons, reloadable equipment, battle drops, a randomly generated terrain, buy stations, drone, gas masks, and more. Over 20 different guns, perks, and grenades are available. Get in-game money from chests and use it to purchase special stuff from the shopping station. Leveling up in the game unlocks weapons and benefits. Skins and other cosmetics can be purchased in the shop with coins or premium currencies. You can compete with other players by using the game's leaderboard. Next, over at number 13, TopGuns.io. TopGuns.io is an online version of a well-made action game that allows you to play deathmatch or battle royale. The controls are easy, and the aiming is automatic. So all you have to do is move around and shoot at the appropriate times. You can use bushes to your advantage by hiding and waiting for the opportune moment. In the game, you collect money that you can use to purchase additional characters or weapons. You can also participate in daily challenges for which you can earn rewards. Next, over at number 12, Build Royale.io. Build Royale is a 2D top-down battle royale game in which you build defenses and battle other players. Explore the map to find various weapons and supplies to aid you in defeating your opponents. Everyone battles for themselves in the default game setting, therefore everyone is your enemy. Instead of going it alone, you can play duo and team mode to team up with friends or random online players. Next, over at number 11, Pixel Unknown Battle Royale. You must try to be the last character standing in the fascinating battle royale game. You must locate a suitable landing location on the map once you dive from the aircraft. Then, in order to survive and combat your enemies, you must try to find food and weapons. This game's graphics are pixelated like those in Minecraft, but it's still a lot of fun. You have the option of playing privately with bots or against players from all over the world. Next, over at number 10, War Brokers. Battle Royale, abbreviated BR, is one of War Brokers' 4 major game types, alongside Classic 8v8, Speed Competitive 4v4, and Deathmatch Royale. Weapons, 4 types of attachments, armor, healing supplies, and other stuff can be collected by players. Unlike in Classic 8v8 and Speed Competitive 4v4, guns do not come with any attachments by default, the lone exception being scopes. The VSS is an outlier. Attachments such as scopes must be discovered and then applied to the desired weapon by dragging them from the inventory. Quick looting will add it to the holding weapon, defaulting to the first weapon if not appropriate, by right-clicking nearby goods in the inventory. Next, over at number 9, Yohoho.io. Yohoho's mission is to defeat all enemies. Try out every option the game has to offer, and pick the one that gives you the most enjoyment. Allow no opponent to escape your grasp. It's the only way to triumph over Yohoho. Yohoho.io can be played alone, with friends, or with players from all over the world online. Yohoho is a fantastic game for battle royale aficionados. You are a pirate in this place. You, like the rest of the pirates, rob. On your journey, look for golden chests and coins. You do this to help them grow big and powerful. Next, over at number 8, Rocketbot Royale. Rocketbot Royale is a multiplayer game that defies gravity and takes place in a battle royale arena. Shoot other players, gather coins, avoid rising water levels, and outlast your opponents. Rocketbot Royale is a real-time game in which the goal is to destroy the opponent's robots while remaining alive until the end of the round. Players take control of robots that move across an open space filled with various obstacles and threats. Each robot has its own set of powers, weaponry, and equipment that players may employ to achieve victory. Players can compete in a variety of game modes, including solo, team, and tournament play. In solo mode, players fight against all other players alone, whereas in team mode, players work together to defeat opponent robots. Next, over at number 7, Hungry Shark Arena Horror Night. Hungry Shark Arena Horror Night is a shark battle royale game that puts you against other sharks in an aquatic battle for supremacy. In this underwater adventure, eat other fish to grow into the largest shark. The winner is the last shark standing. Hunt and raise your shark to become the sea's most powerful predator. Dash around and kill other players to stay at the top of the food chain. Can you withstand the perils of a brutal underwater arena? Next, over at number 6, Last Mage Standing. Developed by Roboto Games, Last Mage Standing is a fast-paced action RPG brawler set in a fantastical world. Battle Royale, co-op tower defense, and other game mode. A player in Battle Royale which fights for survival in a last mage standing solo or multiplayer battle royale match. Collect magical skills concealed in various surroundings while competing against up to 100 other players in single or team mode. Next, over at number 5, Bra.io. Bra.io, developed by Bitfox Games, is a strategic top-down battle royale game that challenges players to outlast their opponents and emerge as the final survivor. With numerous players in each server, adapting your tactics and strategy becomes essential in securing a victory. You control a small hero that appears weak, but don't worry, he's quite stronger than he appears. Find better weapons and show to everyone that you have what it takes. After a while, the map shrinks so that players don't have to spend an eternity attempting to find one other. Stay alive and try not to lose your position. Next, over at number 4, Thelas.io. Thelas.io is a 2D fantasy epic battle royale game. You must fight in this game using a variety of magic and melee talents. You must work hard and do everything in your power to outlive your opponents and be the last one standing. You must launch yourself out of a dragon's nest at the start of the game, much like the battle bus in Fortnite. Look for different loot chests and collect as many new weapons and equipment as you can. Next, over at number 3, Boxium. I have shown you before, Boxium.io is an awesome game in the shooting game genre. Because of the toxic fog moving closer and closer to the center of the battlefield, Boxium.io battle royale are timed. Of course, the players do their best to avoid it, and as a result, they are compelled to battle one another. Every brick is destructible, just like in Minecraft, and you can even fire blocks out of existence with your guns. If you find someone hiding behind a tree or a castle wall, simply shoot at the impediment until it crumbles, then eliminate the target. Next, over at number 2, Warcall.io. Warcall.io is a fantasy battle royale game in which champions combat with various melee weapons in a vast multiplayer arena. As the map shrinks, compete with other players for gold and upgrades. Hold down the left mouse button to dash and attack foes from a distance. Keep an eye out for prize containers scattered across the arena. Locate them in order to collect gold and other treasures. Some have jewels and runes to help you enhance your gear. As you level up, you'll have access to new equipment that boosts your power even more. You will be able to improve your health, damage, resistance, speed, and other attributes to ensure you are the last champion standing on the battlefield. Final of the list is Zombies Royale. Zombies Royale is an amazing multiplayer game with an exciting conflict. It's influenced by Fortnite and PUBG. You must try to outlast hundreds of other online gamers as the last combatant. To travel across the map, use the WASD keys, and to shoot, use the left mouse button. To live, you must interact with various things throughout the world, search for weapons and food, while attempting to eliminate as many other players as possible. You must also keep an eye out for the poisonous gas that keeps closing in on the map and shrinking the playing space. If you get trapped in the gas, you will perish. Thanks for watching my video. So I want to hear from you guys in the comments. What best battle royale browser games you're playing? If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and subscribe. Goodbye.